Tucked away in rural Waupaca County is an artist's haven.
Chicago area artists have turned a Manawa property into a place for modern art, but the location's history is not forgotten. Explore the upper floor of this art gallery and you'll find various works designed by artists from around the country.
They have an international focus, and it's artists of all generations, emerging artists or artists at mid-career or very mature career artists.
Owner Brad Killam says the gallery is based on a European model of museum-like exhibition space. He says what you will encounter here is work by contemporary artists who take very traditional mediums and use them in innovative ways.
This is actually a very traditional watercolor drawing, it's just that the composition is different. Right? It's just straightforward watercolor. I mean, talk about Sunday painters and watercolors, right? It's just the orientation of it is changed considerably.
The exhibition space is still pretty rough. Killam says the gallery is a work in progress. He admits some of the art might need a little explanation.
We, for better or worse, will show some work that might befuddle, and it'll be our job to help educate.
The art gallery's been dubbed the Great Poor Farm Experiment. Here's why. Its home, a 19th century farmhouse located on County Highway BB, was originally a poor farm run by Waupaca County. The poor farm housed people who were not able to take care of themselves, the destitute, and those with mental illness. According to county records, it was originally built in 1873, then rebuilt in 1895 after a fire. In later years, the property, also known as the county home and farm, housed the elderly.
They had no homes, they had nobody that would keep them, and so they had no place to go, so that was their home.
Ramona Haight lived at the county home while her father served as superintendent, overseeing the property from 1947 to 1959.
It was nice, and one lady that came, I think she had all the clothes she owned on her back.
People lived and died at the county home or poor farm. Dozens are buried in this cemetery located behind the property. Waupaca County sold the poor farm in 1959. Since then, it's been a private nursing home, a religious retreat, and at times a private residence. At any rate, an unexpected place for art with an international flair, but the owner says it's perfect.
It has a great history to it, lends itself well because of open space possibilities, has a really rich history, and art tends to add to rich histories in buildings.
Haight sounded skeptical about the new plans for the old county home.
An art gallery out there in nowhere.
But she wishes Killam luck with the endeavor. Killam says a grand opening is planned for next August. In the meanwhile, you can check out the Great Poor Farm Experiment by appointment.